Alright mates, how's it going? In today's video, it's episode 13 of Lord of the Clans by Christie Golden. So let's go! After passing Drek'Thar's little tests with flying colours, Thrall was truly accepted by the Frostwolf clan. Days were spent hunting with clan members, who now treated him like family, especially Uthal, despite the fact Thrall had punched him in the face. And nights were spent at loud happy gatherings, singing songs and telling tales. However, despite Drek'Thar himself often regaling tales of the mighty Durotan, Thrall couldn't help but feel like the old orc was holding something back. He didn't press the matter though. He now trusted this old shaman completely. He had no doubt Drek'Thar would tell him what he needed to know, when he needed to know it. Also, during this time, Thrall made a new unique friend. One evening, as the clan gathered around a fire, a young wolf detached itself from the pack sleeping nearby and approached, and the Frostwolf suddenly fell silent in anticipation.
This female will choose.
The old shaman rose and extended his arms towards the she-wolf.
You wish to form a bond with one of our clan. Come forward. Choose the one with which you will be bonded for the rest of your life.
The wolf remained a little bit tentative for a moment, taking her time, examining every orc present, until finally her eyes met with Thrall's. And she fell in love immediately, so she mooched right up to him and lay down by his side. Thrall felt a rush of kinship with the creature almost immediately, though he didn't really understand why. Didn't bloody know her, they'd just met. But somehow, he knew that she would now be forever by his side until one of them left this world behind. So he patted the good girl on the head. The surrounding orcs all grunted in approval and started to clap.
Tell us her name, Thrall. Snowsong.
Cut to another day, one in which Drek'Thar finally revealed some things. The snows were starting to melt now, due to the coming spring, so Drek'Thar was performing a ritual, asking politely that the elements perhaps alter the course of things, only slightly, to ensure that the Frostwolf encampment did not become flooded. And as Thrall observed, he felt something stir, and heard a voice.
We hear your request, and find it not unseemly. We shall not flow where you and yours dwell, Shaman.
Drek'Thar bowed, and formally closed his ceremony, and then turned to face Thrall.
I heard it. I heard the snow answer you. I know. It is a sign that you are ready, that you have learned and understand all that I have to teach. Tomorrow, you will undergo your initiation, but tonight, join me. I have things to say that you must hear.
So, after darkness fell, Thrall entered Drek'Thar's cave, and saw the old shaman sat waiting alongside his wolf, Wise-Ear.
Sit. You have many questions about your father and his fate. The time has come for me to answer them. But first, swear on all that you hold dear that you will never tell anyone else what I am about to tell you, not unless you receive a sign that it needs to be said. I swear. You have heard that we were exiled by the late Gul'dan, but what you've not heard is why. No one knew the reason but your parents and myself. That was your father's wish. The fewer people who knew, the safer the clan.
Thrall remained quiet, hanging on Drek'Thar's every word.
We now know that Gul'dan was evil, that he did not have the best interest of the orc people in his heart. What most do not know is how deeply he betrayed us. What dreadful price we are now paying for what he did to us. Durotan learned, and for that knowledge he was exiled. He and Draka, and you, young Thrall, returned to the Southlands to tell the chieftain Orcam Doomhammer of Gul'dan's treachery. We do not know if your parents reached Doomhammer, but we do know that they were murdered for that knowledge.
Drek'Thar paused, and Thrall found himself getting a little bit antsy. What knowledge? He thought. Spit it out. Stop pausing, for dramatic effect.
Gul'dan only ever wanted power for himself, and sold us into a sort of slavery to achieve it. He formed a group called the Shadow Council, comprising of himself and many evil orc warlocks. And they dictated everything the orcs did. They united with demons, who gave them their vile powers. Demons who infused the orcs with such a love of fighting and killing that our people forgot the old ways. We lusted only for death. You have seen the red fire in the eyes of orcs, Thrall. By that mark you know that they have been ruled by demon powers.
Thrall gasped and immediately thought of Hellscream's bright scarlet eyes. How wasted his body was. Thrall then realised that Hellscream must face demons every single day and continues to resist them. So his respect and admiration for that guy grew immensely.
I believe that the lethargy you reported seeing in the camps is withdrawal, after being cut off from demonic energies. Without it, they feel weak, bereft. They are like empty cups, Thrall, that were once filled with poison. Now they cry out to be filled with something wholesome. That which they yearn for is the nourishment of the old ways. Shamanism. Only a reconnection with nature will rouse them from their stupor and remind them of the proud, courageous line from which we've all come.
Again, Thrall stayed silent.
Your parents knew of the dark bargain. They knew that this bloodthirsty horde was unnatural. So, we were banished, which your father accepted. But then you were born, Thrall. And he knew he could no longer remain silent. He wanted a better world for you, his son. So now you know. Your parents headed south, as I told you, to find Orgrim Doomhammer.
Doomhammer. I know that name. He was the war chief that led all the clans together, against the humans.
He was wise and brave, a good leader of our people, though the humans were eventually victorious, thanks again to Gul'dan's treachery.
Was Doomhammer killed?
We do not believe so. He's not been heard of since, but the odd rumor reaches us now and then. Some say he's become a hermit, others that he's been taken prisoner. Many think of him as a legend that will return to free us when the time is right.
And what do you think?
I think that I've told you enough. It's time for you to rest, Thrall. Tomorrow will bring your initiation, if it is meant to be. Best you be prepared.
So, Thrall got up, bowed respectfully, stood awkwardly for a moment, wondering why he just bowed respectfully to a blind man, and then buggered off. And once Drexthar was confident the young orc was well and truly gone, he turned to his wolf.
I have a task for you, my friend. You know what to do.
Now Thrall tried really hard to get some sleep, but he was too damned excited, and also apprehensive. Drexthar had pretty much told him nothing about this initiation. He had no idea what to expect. So he was wide awake the entire night. The following morning, Thrall stepped outside and was surprised to see quite the crowd gathered waiting for him. But before he could ask what the bloody hell was going on,
you are not to speak again until I give you leave. Depart at once, to go alone into the mountains. You are not to eat or drink, but think hard upon the path in which you are about to set foot. When the sun has set, return to me, and the rite will begin.
So, Thrall did as instructed. The day itself passed surprisingly quickly, with Thrall returning to the encampment as soon as dusk fell to find Drexthar waiting for him. The old orc then gestured for Thrall to follow, so he did, and the two of them then walked to a new area that Thrall had not seen before.
This place has always been here, but it does not wish to be seen. Therefore only now, as it welcomes you, does it become visible.
Thrall was starting to feel a little bit nervous now, but refrained from speaking. Drexthar had not yet technically given him permission to talk.
Stand in the centre, Thrall. Prepare to meet the spirits of the natural world.
Thrall's heart started to pound, but nothing happened. They waited. Nothing. Waited some more. Still nothing. Thrall started to feel impatient and somewhat angry. And then...
Patience is the first test.
Thrall then inhaled swiftly. That voice. 'Twas inside his head.
I am the soil that yields the fruit, the grasses that feed the beasts. I am rock, the bones of this world. I am the spirit of earth. Ask me.
Ask you what? Thrall thought.
Knowing the question is part of your test.
Thrall panicked for a moment before collecting himself, and as he cleared his mind, a question formed clearly inside it.
Will you lend me your strength and power when I need it? For the good of the clan and those we would aid?
Thrall then felt a power rising inside him. It felt warm, cosy. However, it was not accompanied by the usual bloodlust.
I have agreed to lend you my assistance. Honour me, and that gift shall always be yours.
The power then receded, and Thrall found himself shaking a little bit, but he wasn't given much time to process it because another voice then piped up. Thrall knew what to do this time, so he asked the same question, and again, a sensation of power filled him, this one lighter and freer. And that was the Spirit of Air's part done. Next, Thrall felt heat churning in his belly, with sweat forming on his brow. The Spirit of Fire was here, and again, he asked for its aid, and it responded. After that, his mind was filled with the vision of an ocean, despite the fact he'd never seen one before. The spirit of water, which also responded to his question. Thrall thanked each and every single one of the elements, and then turned to Drekthar, but the shaman shook his head.
Your test is not yet completed.
Another power then surged within Thrall, this one shaking him from head to toe.
We are the essence of all things living, the most powerful of all. We are the spirit of the wilds. Speak, Thrall. Tell us why you think you are worthy of our aid.
Thrall could now not breathe. He was completely overwhelmed by the sheer power of this thing. He tried to force himself to focus, but it was bloody impossible, and he fell to his knees. However, the pummeling then stopped, the spirits all calmed down, and in that moment, Thrall could sense that he'd been judged and found worthy.
I had hoped that they would accept. The spirits, they were angry with us for our dark bargain. There are only a few shaman left now, all as old as I. The spirits were waiting for someone worthy. You are the first in a long, long time to be so honoured, and I am not surprised. I've never seen a stronger shaman in my life, and you are only just beginning.